7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Yo, so you guys are ready to see all my Blu-rays, my full Blu-ray collection. Not gonna talk anymore. Not gonna try to talk about every movie or it's gonna take way too long. So let's start with the Bond movies. Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, Diamonds Are Forever, Never Say Never Again, Live and Let Die, Man with the Golden Gun, Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker, For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy, View to a Kill, Living Daylights, License to Kill, GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, Die Another Day, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre, then the Stallone movies, First Blood Part 2, the Rambo movies of course, Rambo 3, Cobra, childhood favorite, Rocky, Over the Top, another childhood favorite. Many movies are childhood favorites from Stallone and Schwarzenegger and Van Damme. Tango and Cash. And what I forgot to say about the Bond movies, I like all of them, but my favorites are the ones with Jaws in it. I love that character from Richard Neal. Demolition Man, Cliffhanger, Daylight, Copland, Detox, Grudge Match, Out of Sight, Bullet to the Head, Escape Plan, Rambo, fourth one, Rocky Balboa, The Expendables. The Expendables 2, my favorite of the three, because Van Damme is in it. Van Damme fighting Stallone is great. Expendables 3, the Rocky Undisputed collection, the first Rocky and Creed, and Tupac, Conan the Barbarian, Schwarzenegger movies, Conan the Destroyer, Red Sonja, I really like this one. Predator trilogy, of course, or Predator, how do you say it? Of course, is only in the first one, the best one. Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3. I know this movie gets lots of hate, but I really like it. Maybe because I grew up with it, but I think it's really a fun, cheesy popcorn movie. Commando, one of the best cheesy action movies. Total Recall, one of my favorite movies ever in sci-fi movies. Last Action Hero. End of Days, Collateral Damage, 60, Terminator Genesis, and then the Van Damme stuff. Kickboxer, you can't find Bloodsport here on Blu-ray, it's crazy. So, but I have, as you guys know, man, I have every Van Damme movie on DVD. Nowhere to Run, Street Fighter, Maximum Risk, Hard Target, Universal Soldier Regeneration, Wake of Death, Sudden Death, real fun hockey action movie, Enemies Closer, Universal Soldier The Return, Assassination Games, Dragon Eyes, GCVD, it's a cool one, it's filmed in Belgium, Killer Elite, Statham movies, or Statham, Hummingbird, Safe, Wildcard, Parker, the lovely Jennifer Lopez, Homefront, Mechanic, Resurrection, yeah. Oh no, this was the first Mechanic, this is Mechanic Resurrection. Run All Night, Liam Neeson movies, The A-Team, Unknown, Chloe, Surrepton Falls, Non-Stop, The Grey, one of my favorites from Liam Neeson, really a cool wolf movie. Taken 1 and 2, never seen the third one. A Walk Among the Tombstones, Van Trilla, Money Train, again with the lovely Jennifer Lopez, and The Siege, half past that. Don't have too many Steven Seagal movies on Blu-ray, as you guys can see, because I have them all on DVD. Red Scorpion, same with Dolph Lundgren, have them all on DVD, but I only have a few on Blu-ray. Icarus, Mad Max, The Road Warrior, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, one of my all-time favorite movies in my top 5, The Warriors, thanks to The Omen. Robocop, great movie, one of my favorite movies ever. Die Hard, Die Hard 2, the only Die Hard movies I need. Outland, really fun, cheesy sci-fi movie with Sean Connery, always enjoyed him. The Hunt for Red October, The Untouchables, Rising Sun with Wesley Snipes, Dragonheart, Entrapment, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, classic for me. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Point Break, Speed, Broken Arrow, Gladiator, sorry for my English, the Boondock Saints, Boondock Saints 2, Into the Blue with the lovely Jessica Alba, and then the Tom Cruise movies, all the right moves, Legends, Top Gun, Born on the 4th of July, Rain Man, this guy is in lots of good movies, Interview with the Vampire, The Firm, great thriller, Eyes Wide Shut, one of my favorite movies and my favorite Kubrick movie, Minority Report, if you say it like that, War of the Worlds, Collateral, Valkyrie, still Tom Cruise movies, Night and Day, Jack Reacher, Mission Impossible 1, Mission Impossible 2, Mission Impossible 3, Mission Impossible 4, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, Oblivion, great sci-fi movie I think, Edge of Tomorrow, another fun one, the remake of Robocop, The Raid, one of my favorite fight movies. First one I love more than the second one, but the second one is really cool too. Raid 2, Mad Max Fury Road, another one of my favorite movies. Haywire, Gina Carano stuff, I love her. Bus 657, Extraction, In the Blood, thanks to Horror Fan Man, thanks man. Everly, Olympus Has Fallen, Kingsman The Secret Service, John Wick, American Ultra, of course my favorite movie ever, The Karate Kid, and the second one, Pacific Rim, Romancing the Stone, Jewel of the Nile, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Then Back to the Future, Back to the Future 2, Back to the Future 3, one of my favorite trilogies, Jurassic Park classic, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Mummy, Mummy Returns, Scorpion King, Done to Speak, Twister, oh that's one I always really enjoyed, Independence Day, Man in Black, Man in Black 2, Man in Black 3, I Am Legends, I really enjoyed that one, iRobot, Focus, Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, The Fast and the Furious, Fast and Furious 5, Fast and Furious 6, Fast and Furious 7, Robin Hood, Into the Storm, Pathfinder, King Kong, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, always enjoy those movies a lot, Hercules, Planet of the Apes, box sets, all the Planet of the Apes movies, the original ones and the new ones, Flash Gordon, now we're coming to the superhero movies and the comic book movies, Masters of the Universe, one of my all-time favorite movies and childhood movie, Dragon Ball Evolution, Dead or Alive, Constantine, Doom, Green Lantern with a slip, miracle. You won't see many slips in my collection, as you guys know by now. Fantastic Four, the lovely Jessica Alba. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, X-Men 1, X-Men 2, X-Men 3, X-Men Originals Wolverine, The Wolverine, X-Men First Class, X-Men Days of Future Past, Batman the movie, Batman, the Michael Keaton one, and my favorite superhero movie, Batman Returns, another favorite of mine, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises, I'm sorry for my English guys, Batman vs Superman, this is in the wrong order, Man of Steel, Thor, The Dark World, Hulk, Incredible Hulk, V for Vendetta, Mortal Kombat, Tomb Raider, Star Trek Into Darkness, and yeah, just watch Ant-Man, Dread 3D, Guardians of the Galaxy, Hellboy 1 and 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, and then we got The Punisher Warzone, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, the first one, I have to put that with the other one, Barbed Wire, I love this movie, Deadpool, Kick-Ass 2, Captain America, the original Avenger, very cheesy, very funny, Captain America, the first Avenger, Winter Soldier, one of my favorite comic book movies, Captain America Civil War, The Avengers Age of Ultron, Real Steel, fun popcorn movie, Daredevil, Transformers 2, Transformers 3, G.I. Joe, The Rise of the Cobra, G.I. Joe, Retaliation, Elektra, Sin City, Battleship, Max Payne, Aeon Flux, Godzilla, Immortals 3D, Centurion, 300, Rise of an Empire, Ironclad, The Birds. Now I come into the horror movies, Vertigo, Psycho, Man Who Knew Too Much, Rear Window. And you guys know I had a few DVDs that I cut out to fit in Blu-ray cases. I put them all out of my collection. So now you see all my Blu-rays. No DVDs that are transformed to Blu-rays. I took them all out. So yeah. Now I don't know where I was, but Man Who Knew Too Much. I'm gonna start there. Rear Window. Night of the Living Dead with a slip. Jaws. The Omen. Carrey, the original. I Spit on Your Grave, the original. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, love it. Then my favorite horror movie ever, Halloween. Halloween 2. Halloween 4. Halloween 5. Halloween 2, as I said before, first one you can't get it here even on Blu-ray, on DVD. The Shining. The Evil Dead. The Evil Dead Trilogy. An American Werewolf in London, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3, can't get the first one on Blu-ray, Friday the 13th, a remake, Freddy vs. Jason, Dracula, Fright Night, love it, The Lost Boys, another classic, Fly, Child's Play 2, again, first one you can't get here on Blu-ray, Child's Play 3, Gremlins, first one and second one, Misery, Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula, People Under the Stairs, fun Wes Craven movie, Aliens, Predator, Predator 2, Wolf, The Faculty, Beetlejuice, Frighteners, the fun Michael J. Fox movie, Tremors, Tremors 2, The Crow, The Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, Species, Deep Blue Sea, and Scream. Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, The Addams Family, Addams Family Values, Final Destination, Final Destination 2, Final Destination 3, Alien vs Predator, Alien vs Predator 2, Resident Evil Extinction, my favorite of the franchise and the only one I need. Maybe I will get the first one, but Anaconda, Vacancy, Dawn of the Dead remake, 28 Days Later, Lazarus Effect with the lovely Olivia Wilde, Death Proof, and I think this movie gets lots of hate, but I really like it. It's always been one of my favorites in that genre. It's with Kurt Russell, so yeah, I like about anything he's in. American Psycho, Saw 3, was this Saw 3 and the other one was, I don't know. So you can see I got the Saw movies, Saw 5, Saw 3D, Wormwood, Wolves, Stonehurst Asylum, Widowslip, Whiteout, The Devil's Tomb, Chronicle, Solus, Messengers, Rare Exports, Van Helsing, Freaks of Nature, Tales of Halloween, VHS, The Visit, Tony, Stitches, Some Guy Who Kills People, Blood Creek, Dark Shadows, The Thing remake, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Michael Bay one, Trans-Siberian, Midnight Meat Train. Always enjoyed this movie. This surprised me. Was a blind buy back in the days, with a really cool twist and cool fun movie. Day of the Dead, The Hitcher remake, Hobo with a Shotgun, The Ward, Gun Woman, crazy movie, Mr. Brooks, Monster Brawl, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, Green Inferno, Dracula Untold, The Long Weekend, The Afflicted, Shadow, Triangle, crazy movie, Storm Warning, Dead Rising, Watchtower, Sharknado, Sharknado 2, Hide and Seek, The Dead, Train, Harry Brown, The Investigation, The Horseman, Hush, Frankenstein tried 3D, Orc Wars, Red Lights, The Strangers, House at the End of the Street, The Crazies, The Thompsons with a Slip, Eden Lake, always enjoyed that one, Paranormal Activity, the only one I got, the original, not the biggest fan of those movies, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, The Wolfman, Unfriended, Shame the Devil, The Hello, this was a fun one, The Bay, Dylan Dog Dead of Night, Kingdom Come, Neighbor, Straw Dogs, the remake, Cabin Fever 2, Buck, Vampire Lincoln Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, what the fuck, all those words, The Woman in Black, Horns, Genevieve's Body, movie DC will really like, I guess, The Frozen Ground, really a fun serial killer movie based on a true story, The Haunting in Connecticut, Dead Silence, Machete Kills, The Reef, The Box, this movie I really enjoyed and surprised me, Pathology, Mother's Day, Mirrors, From Hell, Island of Dr. Moreau, Cabin Fever, 13 Ghosts, Slither is a fun one, The Descent, Hostel, and Hostel 2. I said it a few times, some of my favorite horror movies. Hostel 3 has nothing to do with the first two, has not that hostile feel about it, really don't like this one. Cursed, Wolf Creek, I love those movies. Wolf Creek 2, Stakeland, really a cool different kind of vampire movie with Daniel Harris. House of Wax, Piranha 3D with my favorite actress ever, Elizabeth Shue. Piranha 3 Double D with a cool slip. One of my favorite movies ever, 30 Days of Night. Predators, Red Machine, Grizzly movie, love it. Maniac, and it's the only Grizzly movie I got. It's really a shame because I love those movies. Saint or Sint, The Collector, You're Next, the Barbara Crampton. Bait, Sharni Vincent, she's in You're Next too. The Hills Have Eyes, great remake. Attack the Block, Cabin in the Woods, another movie that maybe got mixed reviews, but I always enjoyed it a lot. Gothica, the wonderful Halle Berry, lesbian vampire killers, really fun, cheesy horror comedy. Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, Drag Me to Hell. ATM with the lovely Ella Zief, The Voices, Asa the Devil, My Bloody Valentine 3D, Fright Night the remake, not the bad one. Zombievers, think this is really funny and cheesy. Sorority Row, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, another funny one. The Conjuring, scary movie, great movie. Hatchet 2, the only one you can get here on Blu-ray. It's strange, and you can't get the original, but you can have the second one. World War Z, Final Girls, See No Evil, The Raven, Bone Tomahawk, The Boy, I enjoyed that one. Let Me In, remake, Carrey, Krampus, Frozen, great movie, thanks to Horror Fan Man, I got this one, can't get it here, so thank you mate. The Underworld Trilogy, and if you guys know my videos, you know I'm a Kate Beckinsale fan, so I really enjoy these movies. Then World's End, Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, the Blood and Ice Cream Trilogy. Class of Newcomb High, Beast Within, Deranged, Big Trouble in Little China, awesome movie. Frankenstein's Army, another awesome movie, just a crazy movie. McBain, Maniac Cop, Frankenhooker, Nightmare on Elm Street Collection, Alien Anthology, I Spit on Your Grave Collection, all the 4 movies, the original plus the 3 movies. Then thrillers, Scarface, Goodfellas, Blue Thunder, Substitute, the second one, The Substitute, first one. Leaving Las Vegas, my favorite actress Elizabeth Shue. Casino, great movie. Basic Instincts, 7, In the Line of Fire, Fugitive, Clear and Present Danger, Patriot Games, Disclosure, Don't Say a Word, The Game, The Sentinel, No Country for Old Men, War, Rush, Book of Eli, Training Day, Cold in July, Hollow Man, always enjoyed that one. Devil's Own, California, that's a fun one with Brad Pitt. Poseidon, if you'd say it like that. Kill Shots, Fracture, The Counselor, Savages, Contraband, Law Abiding Citizen, The Bodyguard, Black Swan, great movie. This is, yeah, as you can see, the spine is, I hate that, the spine is cool, but you have to turn it like this, only God forgives. You have those kind of crazy spines. The Thomas Crown Affair, Out of Sight, Jennifer Lopez, Boy Next Door, Jennifer Lopez, Southpaw, Enemy, one of my favorite movies, and I think it's my favorite Jake Gyllenhaal movie. The Source Code, Rendition, Day After Tomorrow, Drive, Boys Don't Cry, one of my favorite movies based on a true story. A Dead Man Walking, Eastern Promises, The Prestige, Blood Ties with Matthias Schoenaerts, the guy on the right above. That's a Belgian actor that's played in a few movies now in America. Perfect Stranger, Shawshank Redemption, American Beauty, one of my all-time favorite movies. That's another one with the spine, as you can see. You have to put it like that. Kill List, bought this one from watching movie Man Jace. Fight Club, Gone in 60 Seconds, Deadfall with the lovely Olivia Wilde, The Zodiac, another one of my favorite movies based on true story. Still haven't found the guy. The Iceman, Phone Booth, that's a fun sniper thriller. Prisoners, great movie, great thriller. Bad Lieutenant, Undisputed, it's a fun Wesley Snipes prison movie. US Marshals, another really cool thriller with Tommy Lee Jones. The Bourne Legacy, Kiss the Girls, cheesy thriller. What's this one? The Next 3 Days. The Guest in the pink case, because I put it in a pink case because of the pink background. I love this movie. Ocean's 11, Buried, Gone Girl, one of my favorite thrillers of last year's. The Town, another fun one. Spring Breakers, Runaway Jury, The American, Assault on Precinct 13, Colombiana, great action movie with a gorgeous Zoe Saldana. Heat, classic. Monster, maybe my favorite based on a true story movie, together with Chopper, the Australian movie. Pain and Gain, Swordfish, The Life of David Gale, Untraceable, Domestic Disturbance, Terminal Salvation, never liked that movie. Close Range, Ninja 2, The Warrior, Cyborg Soldier, Disturbia, cheesy movie, but I do like it. Unstoppable, The Joneses, Basic, and Faithful with Diane Lane. I really enjoy her always in movies. The Reader, Aaron Brockovich, another cool based on true story movie. You gotta have this one in collection. Showgirls from Paul Verhoeven, guy who directed RoboCop and Total Recall. Red, Safe House, Solitary Man, Knock Knock, Inherent Vice, Snakes on a Plane, Revenge of the Green Dragons. Who don't like this movie, but I keep it to whenever there's a Blu-ray case broken, I'm gonna change it with that one. Trance, The Rover, didn't like this one. American Heist, Riddick, The Deadlands is a cool one. Home Invasion, Conan the Barbarian, Survivor, Triple X, both movies, first one on the remake, or the second one. Honor of the Dragon, Gamer, True Legend, that's a cool one. Argo, no, this movie gets lots of, how do you say it, great reviews, but I'm not saying it's a bad one, but I think this one is really overhyped. Secret Window, Apocalypse Now, Enemy at the Gates, great sniper war movie, I love this one. We Were Soldiers, yes we were. Saving Private Ryan, Full Metal Jacket, Lonely Hearts, Killing Them Softly, The Killer Inside Me, The Wolf of Wall Street, Magnificent Seven, Appaloosa, Once Upon a Time in the West, my favorite western movie, together with The Good and the Bad and the Ugly, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Unforgiven, Good, the Bad and the Ugly, love the soundtrack, the score. For a few dollars more, Pale Rider. I think Richard Neal is in this one. Jaws, if I'm not wrong. The Salvation, 3:10 to Yuma, Dances with Wolves, classic. This is one of the movies they played so many times on television for so long back in the day. Silverado, it's a fun one. The Quick and the Dead with my second favorite actress, Sharon Stone. Blade Runner, Star Trek Generations, Star Trek First Contact, Star Trek Insurrection, Star Trek Nemesis, Star Trek The Next Generation. That's a few episodes of like they chose the best episodes, and that's on this Blu-ray. Prometheus, Aliens and Cowboys, or Cowboys and Aliens, with the lovely Olivia Wilde. Noah. Phew, you guys had my respect before, but now you have even got more of my respect. Then that's a lot of work making a Blu-ray collection video. I just took a drink, so here we go again. Ex Machina, or Ex Machina, great movie. Only God Forgives. Adventureland, Don John with Scarlett Johansson, at her most sexy, I think. Footloose, Water for Elephants, Ghost, classic. To Rome with Love, Life of Pi, Letters to Juliet, According to Greta, Barney's Version, Hollywoodland, The Ten Commandments, The Terminal, Walk the Line, Saturday Night Fever, great soundtrack, Titanic with a slip. Now the Disney movies, Pixar movies, all that kind of stuff. Some titles, as you can see, are in my language, so if it takes me a second to think of the English title, you know why. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, Dumbo, Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, always enjoyed this one, it's one of my favorites, the original. Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians. This is one of my favorite childhood movies. I had this one on VCR. I didn't have many Disney movies back then, and this was one of them, so I watched this so many times. I think it's The Sword in the Stone, that's the name. Mary Poppins, 50th anniversary edition. Jungle Book, The Aristocats, also one of my favorites. It's in my top 5, this movie. Robin Hood, another one in my top 5, love this movie. The Rescuers, I think it is. Frank and Frey, or I don't know what the English name. Little Mermaid, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, Mulan, or how do you say it? Beauty and the Beast, classic, really like this one. Aladdin, The Lion King. I know this one is a favorite of many guys of you, but I only saw this one. I saw this movie when I was 20, so I don't have the same feeling about it as lots of you guys, but it is a great movie. Tarzan, Bolt, Princess and the Frog, I think is the English title. Rapunzel, Frozen, A Bug's Life, classic, as lots of you guys say, very underrated movie, but a very cool movie. The Incredibles, Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek 3, Shrek Forever After, so I guess that's Shrek 4, Cars 2, Wreck-It Ralph, that's a fun one, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, African Cats, a Disney documentary, or how do you say it, Disney Nature, really cool one about lions. The Lone Ranger, I enjoyed this one. Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan Back to Neverland, I think it is. Ratatouille, another one of my favorites. Toy Story, classic. Toy Story 2, love those movies. Toy Story 3 with a slip. I have more slips, as you guys can see, on my Disney movies and Pixar movies than in all of my collections, so that's cool. B-movie, I really enjoy this one. Maybe it doesn't get lots of good reviews, but I really like it. The Crits, what is this name? It's Raining Meat. Oh no, it's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Didn't say the title was on it. Robots, Robin Williams. Home, The Lorax, another funny one I think. The Lego Movie, this was fun. Hotel Transylvania, I got the second one on Steelbook, as you will see in the near future in this video. The Polar Express, Despicable Me, Monsters vs. Aliens, The Fantastic Mr. Fox, love this movie, Kung Fu Panda, Kung Fu Panda 2, the Peanuts movie, really enjoyed that one. Oh, next shelf, Annie, Monsters University, I have to put this one with the first one, Brave, Nightmare Before Christmas, classic for me, Puss in Boots, I think it is the English title. I don't know why they changed the title, it's my language, I hate it. I love to have the English titles, as most titles are on these movies. Megamind, The Good Dinosaur, How to Train Your Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Simpsons movie, I always enjoy that one, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, SpongeBob movie, then one of my favorite childhood movies ever. If you guys watch my videos for a long time, you will know by now, I've said it many times, and this is one of the first moments I had a sad moment as a kid, when I think it's a trio, when his horse gets stuck in the swamp and goes all the way under. This was one of the first time I think as a kid I was sad. Great movie, really. Into the Woods, Simple Wish, Snow White and the Huntsman, Paranorman, the Smurfs 1 and 2, yeah. Shaun the Sheep, really enjoy that one. The Hobbit, first one, I'm not gonna say all the titles. The Hobbit, the second one. The Hobbit, the third one, I really enjoy those movies. The Dark Crystal, Hugo, Narnia, the first one, Narnia, the second one, Narnia, the third one, all those long names. Labyrinth, then Harry Potter, as you guys can see, all the movies on 2 Blu-rays. Wizard of Oz with a cool slip, classic movie, this one. Oz and the Great Powerful, or how do you say it? The Hunger Games, first one. Hunger Games, second one. I know these movies were this was really a hype, those movies back in the day when they released, but I've never been a fan of these movies. I don't know why, they just don't do it for me. Lord of the Rings, the normal set. Big Panther, as I said it, big Peter Sellers fan since I was a kid. Since I was a kid I've been watching these movies and other Peter Sellers movies like The Party. Great actor, great comedy actor. Young Frankenstein, so funny. Now we come into the comedies, as you guys can see. Naked Gun, Leslie Nielsen, Naked Gun 2.5, and the Naked Gun. Then was, yeah, it's all in a mixed order, but you know, the Naked Gun movies. The Blues Brothers, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, again, childhood favorites of mine both. Spaceballs, 16 Candles, Coming to America, classic. Beverly Hills Cop, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Beverly Hills Cop 3, Raising Arizona, Planes, Trains and Automobiles, finally in my collection. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, another classic. Witches of Eastwick, Hook, Groundhog Day, my favorite comedy movie together with Dumb and Dumber, Jumanji, Mrs. Doubtfire, RV, really a funny Robin Williams movie. A Fish Called Wanda, always enjoy that one. Home Alone, you can't get the second one on Blu-ray. Lethal Weapon collection, Teen Wolf, Full Monty, There's Something About Mary, Dodgeball, Casper, The Friendly Ghost, Liar Liar. Camera stopped again, so the time was up, so I'm gonna start here. It's gonna take a lot of editing. Dodgeball, Casper, Friendly Ghost, Liar Liar, Me, Myself and Irene, Truman Show. Always been a big Jim Carrey fan. I have all Blu-rays that you can't get here. All the other movies you can't get here, like even these Ventura movies. Never saw them on Blu-ray. Lucky I do have them all on DVD. Bruce Almighty, I Love You Philip Morris, based on a true story, really funny. Blue Streak, always enjoyed that one. National Security, Scary Movie, Scary Movie 2, Scary Movie 3, As Good as It Gets, When Harry Met Sally, and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. We're at the last part of my collection video. Now I'm going to show you all my steelbooks. I put them like this so you can really see the art good. Walking Dead steelbook, season 1, 2 and 3. Really cool art on those steelbooks. So you guys can see the titles. Rogue, very fun Australian crocodile horror movie. Jumanji, cool looking steelbook. Pixels, then we got the pop art steelbooks. This is a really cool looking steelbook from The Equalizer. This is Lawrence of Arabia. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Zombieland. Evil Dead remake. Taxi Driver, really cool looking steelbook. Desperado. Two Guns with Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg, District 9. The Adventures of Tintin. Snatch. And my favorite movie ever, The Karate Kid. Then the Star Wars steelbooks, I think many of you guys have those. I think the art looks great on those. Really shiny. If you see them like this, it's really cool. Very cool looking steelbooks. I'm very happy I bought them because a while after they released you couldn't find any of them here. Goosebumps steelbook. 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, Last Stand. 8 Mile, really happy with this one because it's the only, how do you say it, edition of the movie you can find here. Can't find it on normal Blu-ray, that movie. This is the first part of my steelbooks. Now I'm gonna show you the last part of my steelbooks. And these are my other steelbooks and the last part of my collection video. So guys, if you made it to the end, thank you guys. Even if you watch it in parts, thank you for taking the time to watch it. I know it's long video to watch in one time, so it's normally if you watch it in many different times. So thank you. I'm now gonna show you my last steelbooks. This is one of my favorite, this gold one, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, a childhood favorite of mine. And you can't find it on normal Blu-ray, and this steelbook looks awesome. And it's an awesome movie. Lucy with the changing eye color. Sabotage, Schwarzenegger movie. Back to the Future. We got a few. Big fan of the trilogy, as I said. Underworld one. Adventures of Tintin. The Walk. The Smurfs, I think is the second one. Saint. Chappie. Turtles movie, love that movie, one of my all-time favorite movies and childhood movie favorite. Hotel Transylvania, the second one I think. Ghostbusters, who doesn't love those movies? I really like the second one too. Grew up with that movie. There are also pop art ones. And some Batman steelbooks. I really like this one, The Dark Knight Rises, with Bane and I really enjoy that one too a lot. Really enjoy the character Bane in that movie and Tom Hardy. This is a nice one too. Lots of debossing or embossing, however we want to call it. And then some horror steelbooks to finish my collection video. These are two of my favorite steelbooks in my collection. I think the original steelbook, the original Fly steelbook looks awesome, man. Really cool. Remake Fly. 30 Days of Night, still frames. Or sealed, how do you say it? Love that movie, Let Me In, still sealed. Really looks cool. The voice is still sealed. Another really cool artwork on this one. If you guys want to check the artwork of these ones, you can always find them on YouTube. I think there's many guys that show you these steelbooks in and outside. Wolf Cup, it's another fun one. Really cool steelbook. Alien vs Predator, The Toxic Avenger, really looks nice. And the last one, Dead Snow. So guys, this was it, man. Thank you for watching. However you watched it, if you watched it in a few visits or in one take, you have all my respect who made it to the end. I know this video takes a long time now. It's a really long video, so it's my longest video I ever uploaded, so it was a lot of work, but I'm very happy I did it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if there are any questions or whatever comments. Let me know what you think about my collection, and as always, thank you so much for watching, liking and subscribing, and see you in the next one. Yo!